Remember going to the Temple Mount, started rioting, angry, never really spoke to a Jew except behind fire, burning tires and molotov cocktails and what have you. Eventually end up in prison, and in prison I ended up getting involved with a notorious bomb maker by the name of Mahmoud al-Mughrabi. Of course, if you look me up on the internet, the first thing you will find out, Walid Shoebat is a fraud. And you believe it. Yet you Google Jesus or Yeshua or the Messiah, and you will also find him to be fraud because he married Mary Magdalene and he was an adulterer, you know. But this is the way it is. Mahmoud al-Mughrabi was a real person. In fact, he was written by Christopher Hitchens. And even the late Edward Said wrote about Mahmoud al-Mughrabi. Eventually, my recruiter was killed in Operation Wooden Leg. All these things can be confirmed, including the names and details. Everything in my story can be confirmed. Operation Wooden Leg in Tunisia, when Israel wanted to destroy Yasser Arafat, finally, he was killed with other 30, 40 terrorists. And of course, I planted that bomb after I came out of prison. It exploded. Luckily, I threw it on the roof because I saw children roaming around about the bank. And so the story begins. I was terrified for the first time knowing that I could have blood on my hands. My life went on, came to the States, and in the States, I was in Chicago. I was now recruited into the Muslim Brotherhood because I was disenfranchised with the PLO, and in the Muslim Brotherhood under Sheikh Jamal Saeed, who was the colleague of Abdullah Azzam, who was the godfather of Al-Qaeda in Chicago. And there we were training underground and in basements and what have you. This is 1980-81. And how we can destroy America and destroy Israel and the whole thing. And that later on, the Islamic Association of Palestine there gave birth to what is called the Council of American Islamic Relations, as well as it became the Hamas branch, US, and began funding monies and funneling monies to Hamas.